My child, stop scrolling for a moment and listen carefully. This message is not an accident. If these words found you today, there is a reason. Because there is something I need you to understand before the next season of your life begins. There are things happening around you that you cannot see. There are answers you have been searching for. There are questions that have kept you awake at night. There are situations that have left you confused. And there are people whose true intentions have not yet been fully revealed. But today, I want you to know something important. Nothing remains hidden forever. What is done in darkness eventually comes into the light. What is concealed eventually becomes visible. What is confusing today will become clear tomorrow. My child, for a long time you have been asking me for answers. You have prayed, you have waited. You have wondered why certain situations make no sense. You have asked why some people change suddenly. You have asked why some relationships became distant. You have asked why certain doors closed unexpectedly. And sometimes it felt like heaven was silent. But I was not silent. I was working, I was arranging, I was protecting, I was preparing, even when you could not see it, even when you did not understand it, even when you felt alone. I was there. My child, there are moments when I protect you by revealing the truth. And there are moments when I protect you by hiding the truth until the right time. Because if I showed you everything at once, it would overwhelm you. If I revealed every hidden motive immediately, it would distract you from your purpose. If I exposed every secret right now, it could steal your peace. So trust my timing, trust my wisdom, trust my guidance, because I know exactly when you need to know. And I know exactly what you need to see. Sometimes you mistake my delay for absence, but my delay is often protection. My child, pay attention to what has been happening recently. Pay attention to the conversations, pay attention to the changes, pay attention to the signs, because I am revealing things little by little. I'm showing you who truly supports you. I'm showing you who only supports you when it benefits them. I am showing you which voices bring peace, and I'm showing you which voices bring confusion. The closer you walk with me, the clearer these things become. You do not need to force answers. You do not need to chase every secret. You do not need to investigate every person. Just stay close to me, because my light exposes what darkness tries to hide, and my wisdom reveals what confusion tries to conceal. My child, some of the disappointment you experienced was actually protection. Some of the rejection you experienced was actually redirection. Some of the closed doors you cried over were actually barriers keeping danger away from you. You saw loss, I saw protection, you saw delay, I saw preparation, you saw confusion. I saw a future lesson that would strengthen your faith. And one day you will understand why certain things had to happen exactly the way they did. My child, before you continue listening, I need you to stay with me until the end of this message, because what I'm about to reveal may explain things that have confused you for a very long time. You have been asking questions, you have been searching for answers, you have been wondering why certain situations happened the way they did, and sometimes you felt like nothing made sense. But, my child, not everything is meant to make sense immediately. Some answers require time, some lessons require patience, and some truths are revealed only when you are strong enough to handle them. But listen carefully. The very thing that has been causing you stress may actually be preparing you for a blessing. The very situation that made you cry may be the reason you become stronger. The very door that closed may have protected you from a path that would have hurt you. You only see the moment. I see the entire journey. You only see today, I see tomorrow. You only see the problem. I already see the solution. Stay with me, because this next part is important, my child. There are people who have underestimated you, people who assumed you would never recover, people who thought your best days were behind you, people who believed that your setbacks would define your future. But they were wrong, because they did not know what I was doing behind the scenes. While they were watching your struggle, I was building your strength. While they were focusing on your weakness, I was preparing your breakthrough. While they thought your story was ending, I was preparing a new chapter. And that chapter is closer than you think. Most people stop trusting me right before the breakthrough arrives. Do not make that mistake. Do not quit now. Do not give up now. Do not allow temporary disappointment to convince you that your future has been cancelled. Because what I promised is still alive, what I started is still moving forward, and what I planned for you is still unfolding. My child, I know there were nights when you felt alone. Nights when you prayed and saw no immediate answer. Nights when fear tried to convince you that nothing would change. Nights when doubt whispered lies into your mind. But even during those nights, I was working. Even during those difficult moments, I was protecting you. Even when you felt abandoned, I was standing beside you. You were never alone, not for a single moment. And what I'm about to say next could change the way you see your situation. Some of your greatest blessings arrived disguised as disappointments. Think about it. There were opportunities you wanted that never happened, relationships you wanted to keep that ended, plans you wanted to succeed that failed. At the time, it felt painful. At the time, it felt unfair. But now you can see things differently. Now you understand that some things had to leave so better things could arrive. Some doors had to close so the right door could open. Some people had to walk away so you could discover who truly belongs in your life. My child, stop mourning every closed door. Not every closed door is a loss. Sometimes it is protection, sometimes it is guidance, sometimes it is my hand redirecting your steps. And one day you will thank me for the things I did not allow. Don't leave yet, because the next truth is one that many people need to hear. Your future is not determined by your past mistakes. Your future is not determined by what others think about you. Your future is not determined by the opinions of people who do not understand your journey. Your future is determined by the purpose I placed inside you. And that purpose still exists, even after the failures. Even after the disappointments, even after the setbacks, even after the tears, the purpose remains, the calling remains, the promise remains. My child, I need you to stop focusing on what you lost and start paying attention to what remains. Because what remains is powerful. You still have your faith, you still have your future, you still have your purpose, you still have my presence. And as long as you have those things, hope remains alive. There is still a path forward. There is still a reason to believe. There is still a reason to keep moving. Listen carefully. Because this is where everything begins to change. The enemy wanted you distracted, the enemy wanted you discouraged, the enemy wanted you exhausted, the enemy wanted you focused on fear instead of faith. But you are still here. You are still standing, you are still listening. And that means the story is not over. It means I am not finished. It means your breakthrough is still possible. It means your future is still being written. My child, there is a blessing coming that you cannot see yet. There is a door opening that you do not know about yet. There is an opportunity being prepared beyond your current understanding. And when it arrives, many of the things that confuse you today will finally make sense. The waiting will make sense. The delays will make sense. The disappointments will make sense. The closed doors will make sense because you will see that I was guiding you all along. Before this message ends, I want you to remember one thing. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not fighting alone. I am with you. I am guiding you. I am protecting you. And I am revealing what was hidden at exactly the right time. So do not be afraid. Do not lose hope. Do not stop believing. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep moving forward. Because your best chapter has not been written yet. And what I am preparing for you is greater than anything you have left behind. If this message touched your heart, take a moment right now and whisper, God, I trust your timing.